This is going to be the final session of our actual play of Heroes of Baldur's Gate. Yes. The abbreviated version. We, as in all the other parts, we leave out some small things and bits, and so this is going to be the last dungeon you are moving through. That you can know. And let's just jump into it. Last time someone opened a box and there was a jester in there, tingling, with bells on his head and clad in motley and basically screaming, "Surprise!" and then going for your eyes.
I mean, technically I don't need to cast shield until you attack me, but in that instance, I would say I would just cast shield.
It's a zombie jester.
Yeah, as he moves up and attacks, you have a brief moment where you can see it flickering, and there's dead flesh and empty eye sockets beneath the rosy painted jester face. Yes, it seems like someone played dress up with their undead. And as you open the one box, the other one springs open at the same time, and there's another jester lurching out, claws reaching for you. This is where we go into initiative order, just really quick.
Definitely in the right place, though.
Keep doing my d20.
Oh,
Oh dear.
6,
I am too surprised.
8.
Okay.
8.
23 with a natural 20.
Nice.
Oh,
6.
okay. Someone
7.
slower than the zombies.
7.
The ghouls. 7.
Oh,
6,
ghouls.
7,
Oh, cool.
8. All three of us. My
6, 7, 8, 23. That's exactly how you count.
Well, Mr. 23,
Yes.
what do you want to do?
That D20.
I want to have Ghoul Jester be acquainted with Moonblade. Blade.
Go ahead.
With a 17.
That's a hit.
That's good. Why does it not? Whatever. And that is 9 damage.
9 damage. You take off bits of the jester head and also bits of the skull beneath. And there's a foul, terrible smile in the air suddenly.
Oh yeah,
Well-
perfect. So the shield is already gone. It's all good.
Khalid.
Me? Already?
Yes. Yeah.
Wow.
Which one do you
Everyone
want?
else is even slower.
Okay. I'm surprised by
Yeah.
being so fast and do nothing.
What do I do now? Okay, we can skip
No, I
you.
attack the same jester zombie guy as
The
Stan
jester
does.
zombie guy.
Jester zombie.
Save me.
Yeah,
Ooh,
that's 22
22, that's a hit, easily.
and 5.
Getting slightly better with
Yeah.
the damage every time.
You step somewhere between the rib cage and then draw back your scimitar with
Can I
a
just shove him back
weird
into
sloping sound.
the box and close the little lid again? Yeah.
To be honest, that was kind of Alan's plan.
Make a dexterity check.
Really? Okay.
Yeah. You're basically an acrobatics check.
Acrobatics. So it's 19.
19. Well, you step up, grab the lid, slap it down.
Okay, is there a lock or something, or can I jam it somehow?
There is a latch that wasn't, but there's no lock. It wasn't
Okay.
locked or shut in any way, kept shut in any way before.
So
And
I-
you can feel something.
Yeah, okay, I sit on it.
Okay, nice.
It stays shut. Well, it's now the ghoul's turn. One of them tries to shove you off the box that you're sitting on, and the other one tries to step out of its box. Does he? He actually stumbles, picks himself up, and then yes, that's all he does.
Oh, okay,
Yeah,
that's
right.
nice.
Wow.
Good for him.
Standing in front of Alan, jingle, jingle.
Oh, that's horrifying.
You really don't like clowns. Jesters.
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 They're jesters.
It's Gwyn's turn.
Yes.
Gwyn, please smite this one.
I will smite the undead even if you do not ask me to do it.
Wow. That's a battle cry.
I'm working on it.
I will
23.
smite the undead for 3. Yes, that's a hit.
I smite for 9 slashing damage. Ew, they smell.
Oh yes, they do smell really bad. Both rotten corpse smell and weird mothball smell from the jester costumes.
Lovely.
What sick
Alan.
person does this?
Good question.
Take a wild guess.
Behind you, you can hear, "Yes, dear, it's all very sad. You will find the scroll down in the Underdark soon."
Scroll in the Underdark?
Are these his parents? Is he reenacting a childhood scene, or is he?
Or are these just random people playing his parents?
This.
Or are these actually the people he keeps
Actually, no.
talking to in his head?
I am going to.
Are we in his head?
I'm going to vicious mockery the ghoul.
You're going to mock the ghoul.
I'm going to mock the ghoul. I'm just going to go. Did your mother choose that costume for you? You idiot.
You idiot.
It's a
Yeah,
bit.
you tell him.
It's a bit off.
Wow. Do I need to save against that?
Actually, I'm not quite sure whether ghouls would be intelligent enough to fall for vicious mockery, but I like them.
Okay. You like the
Dig,
insult?
yes.
I mean, he's dressed as a jester, you know. Like,
Yeah.
if you're going to insult anything.
Go ahead.
You
Oh
need
no,
to-
I
yeah,
need
you
to
need to
make
make
a
a-
whiz. Well, they're so wise. 13.
No, that's not enough anymore because I leveled up.
Woo!
They need a 14. 3 psychic damage, please, and disadvantage on their next attack roll.
Sick burn.
Yeah, right.
Zan.
I'll smite the undead in my own way.
Zan, Khalid came up with a unique way to deal with this problem.
Yeah, that works until you need to go somewhere else, but okay.
He seems like he feels
Right at home.
right at home.
That's fine. So I will then slash the other zombie with the other ghoulish jester type guy with 15. 15?
It's a hit.
That's a hit. That's good. For a lot of damage. 13.
Oh,
Yes. The moonblade sings and you cut him in half.
Nice.
He slips apart into 2 pieces.
oh.
Tingle, tingle,
The last jingle.
and goes down.
So do you actually want to sit there, Khalid, and talk to these nice people?
You just demonstrated that these jester custs are not that tough. So
Yeah.
Stab the box!
Yeah, just.
yeah, right. I the wood.
Stepped out. Yes. It's very hard to miss a jester in a box.
Well, I guess it's hard to get my sword out of my scimitar out of the box again. After I
How do you
impaled the head of the zombie and then it's stuck between the wooden panels and
Yes.
the head.
Just stupid simulationist question. How do you stab with a scimitar?
I don't give a.
Damn.
Okay. I mean, I could stab with
You can
whatever.
borrow my sword.
Look, we have enough swords between us to stab the
it's
ghoul in
fine.
the box. I have my rapier, I have a dagger.
I have a long sword.
The box is full of
Although
box.
a scimitar might be meant for slashing, it does have a tip.
It does have a
That is true, but it being carved.
Yes,
right.
fine.
Okay.
I mean, against wood?
Yeah.
Yep, no, not talking about this.
Not talking about this. What's in the next room? I've had enough of this room. What's in here?
Oh, you didn't check this one for traps.
No.
Oh.
It's not trapped, though.
That's good.
But now you know.
But if you actually walk up to there, you drop into a hole.
Oh,
Maybe you want to stop at the
Okay.
door until I've set up the room.
right. Apologies.
Just an idea.
Anything's better than a room with a jester.
Take this room with a big hole, for instance.
No, she just had an optimal opportunity, like the best opportunity to let you walk straight into a trap. And
Yeah, I
she's
know.
such a nice.
Can you
DM.
put the door
Yes.
into that doorway? Here's a
like-
table, and there's a few scrolls, written scrolls on there, a few books, and there's also a book stand.
Yeah, don't.
Yeah, that's kind of.
Oh, we'll have to get it out again afterwards. So.
Exactly.
Can you put the necromantic nice book over there next to
that
the
the title?
table? The nice necromantic
The
book.
nice book
And this
of
is the hole.
necromancy.
This
that's
is the
the
hole.
This is
alright.
the hole.
And this is where here?
In the corner.
In that corner.
In that corner.
Yeah, you need.
So then you need to move the nice necromantic book up.
Nice.
Out again.
Yes.
Zars Book of
Nice necromancy.
Nice Book of Necromancy. That's the title. It has
Exactly.
a nice little cursive title font.
Yes. And out of the hole on the ground, just now, climbs Jahira.
Oh!
Oh,
Okay.
Well, I wasn't expecting to see you here.
is she still alive?
How do you want to check?
Good question. I retract my statement.
Hey, isn't that your wife?
Oh, really?
Behind her, you can.
Is
you
it
can.
her?
Yes. This looks like Jahira.
Jahira!
And behind her, there's a few dwarfs who are trying to climb up behind her, and she stands at the lip.
I climbed down the box and I just stabbed a ghoul through the wooden box with my scimitar, and now I'm
What are
trying
you doing
to get it
here
out.
in the name
It's,
of the Harpers? We are on a very important mission.
Well, so are we. I mean, I'm
just trying to explain to her. I just stabbed a ghoul.
Did they dig that hole? Did they basically dig the hole into this room with the dwarves?
Are you asking them?
Not right now, no.
Not just.
It seems like it's been around for some time.
Okay.
Someone put stones around it and stabilized it.
It didn't just mole up.
It does. They did not.
Shame.
Oh well.
Oh well.
So you know about the places of power
I'll let
in
them
your
talk to her.
forest?
You want me
Sorry.
to talk to my wife?
You all know each other. I'm staying out of this.
That's a good point, yes.
Everything is in hand. She puts a scroll in her belt.
Put my sword away.
Dirty, and there are dark stains on the material of the scroll.
Just looking at
Just-
me.
She has a scroll in her hand and she now
Yeah.
puts it away in her belt, and it's moldy and dirty and wet, and there's dark stains on it.
Is that normal or? Is
Usually not.
Can I roll an insight check?
She also sounds and behaves slightly weird. That she shows no sign of affection towards you is
Oh, okay.
maybe
Normal.
not unusual.
yeah.
Can I roll an
She
insight check to
seems
see,
very
if,
cold and distant.
see if
Yes.
she even recognizes him?
I mean, I guess I'm.
5.
Right.
I have no reason to doubt it's her. She's cold as usual. But I think I'm running, as you already indicated with my miniature.
Yes.
I'm running towards her and to, I don't know, hug her or at least
You hug her.
I don't know. That relationship is complicated. Do we give us a handshake? Or...
I
I
think
have the perfect opportunity to use a spell that ends with the creature's hostile towards you afterwards, because Jahira is already hostile towards me afterwards.
Okay, can we go over who wants to do what? You want
I
to
want
hug your
to
wife,
hug-
I want to cast Friends on Jahira.
and you want.
I just wanted to poke Zan and just go, didn't the woman in there say something about a scroll? But that's all I do. Just because they look like they're coming from,
The Underdark, yes?
you know, and they have a scroll.
You hug your wife.
Yeah, I try
She
to.
lets it happen, and
Does she react in any way?
no, and she's cold in your arms.
Are you alright, Jahira?
We are on a very important mission for the Harpers. Please stand aside.
Okay, stop hugging her and stand aside.
I think perhaps this is something similar to what we saw back in the other room.
No affection in front of strangers. Okay, I get it.
Oh,
Khalid, I don't think this is Jahira. Or if it
Stand
is,
aside.
we're just gonna go this way. We'll be out of your way in a minute.
What about the scroll?
What scroll?
She also moves towards the door, the
Oh.
same door you were moving towards.
Okay.
So we're not standing in our way.
Yes.
Basically jostling.
Can I now try to cast a spell on
Yes, you can.
the missus?
Oh dear.
This will go terribly, but whatever. This is also a very nice spell because it forces you to apply a small amount of makeup to yourself before you cast it. So I will watch you grab just reach into my component pouch and suddenly have this nice little
Lipstick?
eyelinery type thing going on.
What?
Yes.
Okay.
I think
And
D&D magic.
it doesn't do a whole lot. But it now makes it so that for the duration of up to 1 minute, I have advantage on all charisma checks directed at one creature of your choice that isn't hostile towards you. First of all, does the spell work? So is the creature not hostile towards me now?
at the moment, no.
Okay, so the spell technically works.
And it is a creature. It's not an illusion.
And it's a creature.
It is a creature.
Okay. So now I have advantage on charisma checks, which is things like persuasion or intimidation. So I'm... Okay. So Zan is then coming up to Jaheira, and he kind of wants to nudge her on the side. Be like, hey, long time no see.
Stand aside.
What are you up to these days?
I have to bring the scroll to someone very important.
Oh, who might that be? I'm very interested in magical stuff, as you know. We have talked about
It is a
this.
secret of the Harpers.
But surely the Grey Cloaks may know.
It is a secret of the Harpers.
Come on. We've been traveling together for what, years now?
I will have to bring the scroll to my master.
Can I at least join? Ask him whether it's okay?
Make an insight check.
I make an insight check.
Are there any other persons or creatures coming out of
There's
this
no
hole?
dwarf slowly coming out of the hole.
9.
9. Well, this is a very easy check, so yeah. This is not A, it's not Jaheira. B, it's probably not even elf. This is something different, also cloaked in some illusion.
Ah, also cloaked in some illusion. So I am very sure it's not Jaheira.
Pretty sure.
Why?
I'm at least, let's say, is 80% sure?
80% yes.
I'm going to stab her with my moonblade.
Oh, okay.
80% sure is apparently enough.
Yes.
Just to stab friends. Go ahead.
Stab a friend.
It is surprised.
Just like, why'd you stab me? Oh, I was 80% sure.
I'm sorry.
Wait,
Just in advance, I'm
In
sorry.
a world where you can revive people for 3,000 gold pieces
And I
Can you
am
put the dwarf in
and
the
the diamond. or a
extremely unsure. I'm still...
You have advantage because she's surprised.
Dwarf in the hole.
I do have advantage because you're surprised?
Yes.
Okay, so the natural
'Cause you
one is
just
not as
stabbed
bad. 15.
That's a hit.
Okay. And that is 10 damage.
10 damage.
No! I attack Zan.
Obviously.
Are you surprised?
No. I very much expected this to happen.
Okay.
So then why didn't you warn me?
Shall we roll initiative?
Can we do this initiatively?
Initiatively.
So you have a chance to say something?
I go for Khalid attacks, and then we go
Yeah.
into initiative
Okay,
order.
fine.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
I think... I don't know, do we have your mage armor? And
Yes. So how much is that?
It's 20. No, it's yes, 20.
20?
Not 20 damage. I rolled with 20.
So I can shield. Okay. Fair. I do not have shield for the final fight, but whatever. I have one, but whatever.
What's happening? Why are you all attacking each other?
I'm
What's wrong
just
with you?
throwing up my shield.
You
Okay, so my scimitar clanks against your...
Magical shield.
magical shield, and you can see fluids running down the moon blade, sizzling in the blue flames coming from the magical metal, and it's a foul-smelling, bile-ish substance. It's not blood; it's something else.
Okay. I raise up the moonblade with the stuff bubbling off of it. Not Jaheira. That's all I say.
Oh, she's very sick. How does she react?
Ow.
How intelligent is
With a
Khalid?
bleak
Not
stare,
very.
and then the illusion slowly recedes and leaves behind the leering face of something that's been dead for quite some time.
He's of average intelligence.
More intelligent? No, less intelligent than me.
Good. So, initiative for...
I mean, more intelligent than me, but less intelligent than Zan.
Oh, initiative that isn't garbage for once.
Oh, wow.
It's not 6, 7, and 8 again.
No.
14. Sorry.
19 for Khalid. Wow.
23 again.
I can just slot you in
22.
and-
Sorry, it's 22.
Oh.
I'm so sorry.
I was about to
no.
just give you a slot above 20, basically.
Okay.
14.
14. And Alan?
17.
Nice.
Well then.
So, Zan, after going, not Jahira, what are you doing to not Jahira?
Bringing the blade down on not Jahira again. Or, actually, she's still... Does she have the scroll in hand?
Yes. She pulled it from her belt to show you. I have an important thing to give to my master.
Okay. Can I try to grab it out of her hand without resorting to a tug of war? Because this I am going to lose.
Sleight of hand.
Okay. So then I will do that with a 16.
Yes, you actually can grab it out of her hand. Then you have the scroll.
I now have the scroll. That's good. I now don't have the time to look at it. That was an action probably, correct?
Yes,
So if I now move away, she will hit me in the face.
yes. In your made-up, pretty
Beautiful
So
makeup.
as a
elf
bonus
face.
action, I will start humming again. And start my
Moon
blade
humming.
singing.
blade singing.
Yeah.
I think I'm going to move this door so we can see what's going on.
And then I'm so going to regret this, whatever. With my move action, I want to throw the scroll towards Gwyn and tell her to catch.
Ah! You know, I'm really bad at dexterity.
Because there's a lot of bad guys around me, and the scroll is probably important.
Make a dexterity roll.
Same
sleight of
roll
hand.
or roll.
Sleight of hand.
Same. 10.
Goes past you.
What's going on? Everyone's attacking each other. I've drawn my sword, so I have no hand
and lands
free.
on the upper half of the undead dead jester.
Oh god.
Tingle.
Someone grab that, that's important. And that's my I can't stretch my turn too far, so.
Okay. Khalid is probably still a bit stunned, and we're going to put him the last spot. So, Alan, what do you want to do?
I would like to disengage, scuttle over to where the scroll is, and have a look.
It starts off as a letter to someone named Sarevok,
Saravok.
and written by someone with of name. It's slightly spelled Davon, Divon, something like that.
Okay.
And it starts off with the ritual you are looking for to unlock the secrets in your blood. And then delves deep into magical lingo that would need an Arcana check.
Right. Okay. Can I choose to make... I've got the scroll now, so I'll just probably stuff it in my my clothes somewhere. Can I see the dwarf?
The wall drops away.
The wall falls
You
down.
can see the dwarf, and you can see more dwarves moving below him in the hole.
Okay, what do they look like they're doing? Okay.
Throw a grenade in there. Sorry.
Yes, I'll throw one of my bard grenades in there. Those things that I have.
You don't have those?
No.
Every good bard has
They
them.
give off a minor key.
What?
Throw them. Dum-dum.
Natural or harmonic minor?
Does he have a weapon? Does he have like an axe? Or is he...
Yeah.
Okay. I would like to heat metal on the axe, please.
Go ahead.
Oh, heat metal.
I think it just happens.
It happens, and he has to make a Constitution saving throw. Right?
Yeah. Any creature in physical contact with the object takes 2d8 fire damage when you cast the spell.
Oh, 2d8. Then roll.
I will roll. What's another d8? Thank you. So that's 11 fire damage.
He bursts into flames, goes and starts to sink back down into the hole, knocking off other dwarves as he goes.
Yes, that's right.
It's surprisingly very effective spell against low-level creatures.
It's great, isn't it?
Cool.
I mean, we could throw the table down there.
It's not a bad idea. I would if it wasn't for these noodle arms.
I mean,
Well, speaking of people not having noodle arms, Gwyn, it's your turn.
I have the opposite.
Good.
Right.
Then we're going to put Khalid at this point in the...
Okay, so what's happening?
Well,
How's my wife
the
doing?
dwarf
picked up the
dropped
scroll.
back down the hole after
Yeah.
his axe ignited.
Yeah.
I snatched the scroll from Nochahira and threw it to Gwyn, which she of course didn't catch.
But Alan's got it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
all right. Gwyn is acting first, and then we're going to Khalid.
Exactly.
All right.
So,
Okay.
yeah.
Then
We just
well,
bumped you
Thanks for the update.
down.
so you just threw the scroll, and I guess I'm gonna move forward. Like little warning next time. And well, seeing as you suggested throwing the table down the hole, I'm going to do that.
There are a few scrolls and letters on the table.
Try not to hit me.
I'm gonna take the table, go shake everything if I can.
Make it, yeah.
How heavy is
Just
it?
with one hand, like turns it, shakes it,
Well,
throws it down the hole.
it's made of solid wood, so it is heavy,
heavy,
but you
yeah.
can move it. Give me an athletics check.
Okay. Here we go.
Wow.
Natural 1.
Climax.
Give me a dexterity saving throw.
Oh no. Oh no.
What? Are you serious?
That is a 13.
Yeah, you duck as she almost hits you over the head with the table.
Well, I can
Okay.
actually pick it up.
Yes, you could pick it up and then you
And you're like,
go to the side and drop it again
Oh, God.
near the hole, but not in the hole.
Okay, so
So it's
somewhere
on,
like here.
basically on the lip.
Okay.
Okay.
So one of those. I lifted enthusiastically and then just
And then you pitch over to the side.
Okay.
Exactly.
I
Careful next time.
sorry. I'm gonna scramble on the other side here, but
The letters and scroll crunch underneath your feet.
yeah. I mean,
Getting hit down a hole by a table is
there's
surprisingly
a
how I
zombie
envisioned
there,
it.
so I guess I'm more interested in the zombie. But as a bonus action, seeing as I used my action to do the table, but I'm gonna scramble to my feet and then just go zombie, and then just raise a prayer to Helm to protect me and empower me with divine radiance, and I'm gonna cast divine favor on myself.
Oh! Let's see whether the divine favors you.
That just happens.
It just happens.
I mean, unless
It's
you know
nice.
something I don't. It's just, I'm empowered with divine radiance until the spell ends. My weapon attacks deal an extra 1d4 radiant damage on a hit.
It's
That's
concentration.
all. It's concentration, so
Take
if I
damage.
take damage, then yeah. But yeah. So I'm just kind of like, no.
Failed with
Good.
the table.
Then it's Khalid's turn. Someone dropped the table and nearly
Next to
on your
you.
toes.
I am still totally confused.
You told me to put
Watching people throwing
in the hole.
scrolls, tossing dwarfs,
the table.
turning
Stabbing
tables, stabbing wives. So how's Jahira reacting? Is she doing anything?
Her face melted away into a dead, skull with a bit of flesh on it, into something entirely else.
She's lost a bit of weight.
Trying to turn into a bear again?
Well, she's obviously trying to turn into a ghoul or some other undead creature, and it works. Or she might have been a ghoul all the time, and the illusion just
You never
dropped
know.
away.
You will never know, but you could drop the table down the hole.
Khalid,
Why?
some help here.
Because there's still undead dwarves down there
Oh, okay.
trying to scramble up.
Yes.
I try to do that, yeah.
That's an athletics check.
Please roll better than me.
11.
That's not natural one. So.
Well, we just have to nudge it over into the hole by now because she...
Where
Candy does that without that.
when
happening.
Zan is standing.
Zan, make another dexterity saving throw.
I knew it. This is my end.
Yep.
Yep, this is my end. 8.
Yeah.
Well, he's up the table, and maybe it's just coincidence, but he
It's A dexterity saving throw, yeah, right?
Yeah.
Not an acrobatics.
I mean,
No,
just
dexterity
my
saving
wife,
throw.
yeah. So
yeah.
I'm not going to.
So you take 1 hit point of bludgeoning damage.
But I don't go down the hole.
No.
So I will just get knocked over the head, look down the hole, and be like, surprisingly, this is how I envisioned it, and then not fall, which will surprise me.
Oh. The round table goes down the round dish hole, and it just drops a few feet before it gets stuck like a cork.
Oh, perfect. That's actually better
Yeah.
Excellent.
Interesting.
than just
Well done.
picking off all the dwarfs
Honey.
on the walls.
I actually haven't planned that, but it fits really nicely.
Yeah, it fits nicely, yeah.
Perfect.
Yeah.
It's
Table, hole, corked.
Excellent.
Now it's Jahira's turn, and she tries to get back at the scroll, lunges forward and claws at you with a 19.
Ha! That does not hit because I am humming my blade song.
That's so overpowered.
Yes. Mage armor and blade singing is extremely overpowered.
Yeah.
Well, that's what it is.
Guess you'd have
She
to hit him
misses.
with more fireballs.
Probably.
Don't give her any ideas.
We're starting ever again with Zan, as always.
Yeah, more stabbing into not. I will go down the lid here and will stab Nochahira more.
Not you.
Like, if I can in the face area, so he sees that it's not actually Jahira, but we'll see. That is a 23 to hit.
That's a hit.
And that is 12 magical slashing damage.
You stab her in the face crumples inward, and then she crumples to the ground.
Okay.
Oh. I guess that was a waste of divine favor.
And of a blade song, but yeah.
Yes.
Are there any other undead?
Yes, down the hole.
There's the table, but it's stuck for now.
Okay.
I say we make a quick move on. Perhaps there's more undead in the next room.
Yes.
You can go first.
I will,
Yes. Can we stay in initiative?
Okay.
So what happens to Jahira? She
She,
turns to an undead mass of.
yeah. Of
Limbs.
limbs
Okay.
and ribs sticking out.
Okay, I'm standing there, pale, leaning against the wall. Don't know what happened.
Khalid, are you okay?
Yeah, I guess I'm fine. Yeah,
Hand on your shoulder.
just go on. You wanted to head to the next room?
Yes, I guess. I mean.
Yes, come on, we've got to get going.
We gotta keep going.
I'm not going to go first.
All
I'm
right.
actually watching
I go first.
Khalid, but
Oh.
someone else is going to go first.
I'll take his word for it and just carry on.
So you're just walking across and
No, I want to have a look
past
at
the book and everything.
The book and the scrolls and everything before we carry on. Maybe there's a hint or something in there.
The book is a diary, you think, or it's a mixture of something that actually sounds like a diary and then weird passages in between. And one of the last is send another group into the Underdark to look for the scroll. The mummy doesn't like to eat cabbage, have to order new things, need to make daddy proud. He still believes in me.
Oh. I sort of leaf through the diary and I'm like, I think, Khalid, you were right about the parents thing. Also, the mummy doesn't like cabbage. Do you know? You said this guy was mad, right?
Yes.
Sounds
I don't
pretty
really
mad.
listen to you.
No, you're
I'm
just terrified. Okay.
I'm
totally
just,
absent.
I'm just talking in your direction.
I'm just going yes while moving past you.
Okay. I'm well. What's the last entry? Was that the thing about sending another group into the Underdark?
Yes, and need to send to Monty for more pork. Really bloody pork.
Ugh.
Feed all the children.
I think.
I assume you're like reading this aloud.
Yeah,
right?
I'm reading this. now.
That's the halfling fellow, isn't it?
Oh yes, he
The one that was so
wasn't
damn
he?
rude to
Montaron,
me.
Yes.
Yeah, Montaron, right.
Yes.
Zan, you might want to take a look at this and I hand you the scroll. It's got some arcane babble on it.
Yeah. Just one moment. I will put an awkward hand on your shoulder. Be like, it was not your wife. She's probably fine. Just take your time. And then I
Something-
turn around and take a scroll.
Okay, something bangs against the table from underneath, and it starts popping out bit by bit, inch by inch, coming up the hole.
Right, we need to go.
No. Yeah. Go. I got this.
You're sure about this?
Stay behind to protect the...
I draw my scimitar again, and I... how high is the table in the hole?
It's now 2 or 3 feet down.
Okay, I sit on the bench of the hole and try to put the table down with my feet.
Nice.
Okay, give me one last athletics check.
Oh. 10.
It holds for now, but it keeps pushing up, and you need to push down again on it.
I'm pretty sure I got this. Just hurry.
Okay.
All right.
Okay, I can read while I walk, so...
Any of the letters on the ground? Is there anything that looks important, or any seals?
You can see one in a flowy scripture that says, "Tsar, you have my eternal gratitude for your aid. I pray you find what you seek. Char's blessing, Viconia."
Oh, her. Oh, well. Does it look like the letter had been... Oh, no, that was Monteron's letter. Is there any letter that looks like a bird?
Yes. So you leave Khalid behind, guarding
I suppose,
the hole.
Guarding the hole.
It leads you down a few stairs. And
While
then
we
into
walk, I actually want to read the scroll.
Make an Arcana check.
Thank you. Haha, natural 1.
What is read?
You know what? The words just kind of slip through your mind. This is obviously not enchantment, so it's not your
And
specialty.
it's actually one of the forbidden schools. Probably.
Probably.
It's nothing I
not
can
sure
make sense
with
of.
the natural one.
It's nothing I can make sense of. I will just hand you back the scroll.
Oh, okay.
It just talks about a ritual. That's all you glean from it.
Can I make an Arcana check and have a look at it?
You can make an Arcana check.
Right, magic.
Natural 20!
Teach the Grey Cloak how magic actually works, please.
No, you see, Zan, you're holding us upside down. Look.
This way around, it makes much more sense, and it does. It is a ritual to awaken something called a Baal spawn.
Oh, what now?
Yeah, did you say that out loud?
Yeah.
A what now?
What's a Baal spawn?
Well, you know your pantheon, right?
I suppose. I don't know what a spawn of it is.
Exactly.
You think you might
do you
hear
think?
a whimper from behind, from the room where you left Khalid. The mention of Baal spawn.
Oh, no.
Yeah. We had a run-in with multiples, actually. Let's keep going.
Oh, that's not good.
All right, then. Onwards.
Carry on.
Lead the way.
Some of them are quite nice, though.
Has it been a minute? Be honest with me, DM.
Yes, it has been a minute.
Damn.
So the humming
Your
stops
divine favor.
Divine favor goes.
Yeah, no, I'm sorry.
permanently.
Good.
And the humming stops also.
It leads you into a bigger room. There's kind of a corridor in between, so they're not actually joining up completely. Let's just pretend there's a bit in between.
Pretend?
Past.
In a role-playing game? What?
Yes, I know. Hard.
Woe is us.
You will deal.
We don't know how to do that.
Deal with it.
Do you need these walls?
No. Then I'm just going to put this one there, and we know that the rest is walls.
Yep.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
And then we can see the characters.
I assume Paladin McPaladin face is going first.
That's right. That's my name. You got that right. Wait, I'm not married. Miss Paladin Face.
Or are you a Ms?
Or are you married to Helm?
Nah, I'm not that much of a zealot.
Okay. Fair.
It's the second time you've said that.
I'm not a cleric.
That's your catchphrase.
You're still a Paladin.
That's my catchphrase.
Oh yeah, I'm not that
I'm
much
not
of a
that
zealot.
much of a zealot.
When you reach the end of the passage, you come into an actually nicely furnished room.
These nicely furnished rooms.
Yes. Excuse me for my limited vocabulary
nice.
to describe nicely
No,
furnished rooms.
it's more the fact that every single bad guy you've met in every single horrible hole
got
they've
a very
been,
nice-
they've got a very nice room.
No, Faldon didn't.
No, Faldon
She
lived in a
didn't
hut.
have
She didn't. Fair.
furbishings at all. She had a wicker man.
Nice tree, though.
That's true.
Nice tree.
That is very
Anyway,
true.
Bring
Yes.
up the
what a
value.
nice room.
And imagine that those two mages they put in there actually look very much alike, basically like copies from each other. Of a pale young man with slightly weird facial tattoos, like going down from his eyes.
You mean...
And both look at you and start off with, "You're very welcome to be here." Yes.
Wait. Just for clarification, are they exact copies of each
Yes.
other, or are they like,
Exact copies.
magically exact copies?
Yes.
Okay.
All of the above.
Which one is it?
That's a good question.
I mean, you can just attack both of them.
The first thing I wanna do, if I can, I'm basically just gonna go, it's him! Hunter's mark! I'm gonna Hunter's mark.
On which one?
Well, well, I'm thinking, if it's something like mirror image, then I can't tell who it is, but the magic should be able to tell, like, I cast Hunter's mark on Zar.
As you cast, it vacillates. There are two people here, actually.
Oh, there are actually
or
two
two
people.
creatures, at least.
Okay. Can I make some kind of perception check or some kind of arcana to realize which is which, or is it impossible?
Well, if
Probably.
you don't have any supernatural senses going on there.
Well, actually,
Like divine senses or something?
I actually do.
What is the rest doing? As she is, which I don't.
Well, I will recognize him.
Yes.
Right.
Both look exactly like Zar.
Okay, then I will just pick this one and cast Hold Person on him.
Go ahead.
Are they undead?
He needs to make a
Wisdom saving throw.
And he doesn't make it, I guess. I guess.
13?
Yeah, he doesn't make it.
Okay.
And then
My God, it worked.
suddenly goes stiff and says, "No, this is a spell. I'm trying to get out of us under his control. I'm not him." And the other one says, "Neither am I."
For obvious reasons. But he is now paralyzed. Anyway, that's my action. That's...
He's the real one. He points at the one who's gun stiff. Like that.
Haha, and he's paralyzed, he can't point
He
back.
can't point. No, I'm actually one of the dukes.
Divine sense.
Divine sense.
Let's try this again.
Well, there are undead in this room.
Is either of them undead?
It does give you a yes or no, and
It tells me what type they are, but what type of undead. But
and it says they are undead, or do you get an exact ping where?
it says you can sense the location of an undead within 60 feet. You can know the type, but not its identity.
Well, there's a ghoul here, and it's straight ahead.
So that
Not helping.
so the exact location, or just I sense the location. So it means I don't know which of them.
Okay, you make him. I'd say if you give me a wisdom, an insight check.
Okay.
You can pinpoint exactly which one.
Is the ghoul a humanoid? Or is it a creature,
The
actually?
ghoul just counts as undead, I think.
14.
Because then I wouldn't be able to hold person him.
Because it's not a person. Or...
Because that would be hold monster.
I'm still going to go with it's humanoid enough for
Okay,
this to
yeah,
work.
fine. That's good for me. Not now, but
What's your insight check?
14.
14. The one seen from your point of view on the left is undead.
This guy?
And the type is ghoul. Yes.
This is a ghoul. Okay. And the other one, do
Is
I get
not.
the sense it's not undead?
No.
Oh, okay.
I'm Duke Belt, goes the ghoul. Please, he captured me and he put some kind of illusion in my place. The city does not know. It must be saved.
Oh.
Kill him. And the other one goes, I'm actually Duke Alton. He captured me. I'm free now. And he starts to step away from him.
Okay. Well,
Everything is fine now that you are here.
While all this is going on,
I would like to attack, but I'll see
Okay,
what.
what
while,
does
while,
Ellen
while,
do?
while all this has happened or is happening, can I try and hide behind this bookcase?
you and your bookcases,
You and your
man.
What do you want to do with the bookcase?
Well, no, I want to first basically hide to basically go into stealth, if
Yes.
that's allowed.
Roll a stealth check.
I would like to roll a stealth check, please.
Wow.
Well, that's still a 11.
11 this.
11 with a 4. I can't re-roll it or anything, though. And regardless of whether that succeeded or not, I would like to climb along so I'm on top of this one up here.
You can do that.
Oh no,
You're
on a
not sure
bookcase.
whether
Oh,
whether you actually fooled them.
Yeah.
Oh no, he's on a bookcase. Get out of the way.
It's a wardrobe technically, but
All right.
Yes, it's a
Okay.
wardrobe.
Well, I'd like to be the halfling on top of the wardrobe, please.
Again, yes. You
I-
are a halfling. You are on top of a wardrobe. Well done.
Yeah.
use halfling with wardrobe.
Okay. So I make it up there.
Okay, that's you, that's me. And did you do... I mean, I want to attack,
I
so I'll see,
held
wait and see what
person.
she says. Yeah, you held person, okay.
I just kind of gesture to my crowbar, and I'm just like, should I?
Well, I'm going to tell you in a second.
Okay.
Once the DM allows it.
What do you want to do? You want to attack?
Yeah, and I very emphatically want to attack, yes.
Yes. Let's go into initiative
Okay,
order
that's
then.
what I was waiting
Okay.
Okay. Right.
Because I know exactly...
So you can scratch me off the 20 plus tier.
No.
Really?
Yes. I will
Yeah.
go in with a 7.
You know who goes up into the 20 plus tier?
The ghoul or the duke?
The Duke.
The Duke.
The Duke of Ghouls.
Yeah. Where are you?
7. Still.
7.
7. Yeah, that was not a joke actually.
That was D4.
Me too, but I'm below him, I believe, because I have 8 dexterity. So,
I have 16 dexterity.
there you go.
so-
I come after you then.
Alan.
19.
19. 19 is the initiative for the wardrobe halfling.
Yeah.
I think I will just manage to nod at you, though.
Okay.
Because I know
So-
that much.
Both of them have facial tattoos, correct? That's what you said.
Yes, both look exactly like Zar.
Okay, so I
They
would
both claim to be one of the dukes of Baldur's Gate.
recognize him basically immediately.
Yes, you recognize him immediately.
Okay, when I hold person while I'm concentrating before initiative order, can I shout something or should I do that in my turn?
You can shout something really quick
Okay,
if it's just one sentence.
that's Tsar, not a duke. That's all I want to say.
Well, so we know, because we know
Yes.
Zar personally very well. Yeah.
Okay.
Well, someone has a very high initiative this round, and it's not you.
Oh dear.
Oh well.
And
Sometimes that's the way it is.
steps a few feet over here.
Aww.
No.
The
Obviously,
Alan special is not going to happen.
obviously, having realized that there's something very dangerous behind him,
That's true. It's not tight.
Sorry.
and looks at you and says, "I think you might be in the wrong place, little one." And there's a very weird reddish glint suddenly in the eyes of the
Duke.
Duke. And he casts fear, cause fear on
Oh
you.
dear.
You must succeed in a wisdom saving throw.
Okay. Anything that protects me inside, some kind of reaction? Not at the moment, no.
Apparently something you're immune to disease, but...
I am, yes. That is the 21 on wisdom saving throw, though.
Oh, you withstand the fear effect. You feel
Fear is kind of a
something
disease,
cold
but-
rushing up your spine, and all your hair and your nape and your and on your arm stands up. But then you breathe in deep and concentrate on your love for the light of Helm,
Oh, ooh.
She gets me.
and have control. Keep control of yourself, Alan.
Oh, and by the way, at the end of your ghoul's turn, you can reattempt the save.
Yes.
I would like to draw my dagger,
Yes.
leap down from the wardrobe onto his shoulders, and try and stab him in the neck. Please.
He makes a quick, elegant gesture that you know very well from him, and there's a shield glimmering.
I mean, I haven't tried to attack yet.
Yeah,
so...
it's just his reaction.
Oh, okay.
He casts shield.
So what do I need to do?
You need to make an attack.
Oh,
Just
okay.
his AC went
All right.
up.
Natural 20.
Well,
Also, you could technically have tried the shield after you knew that, but
still.
I could have. He was very sure that this shield would save him from the deadly halfling. It didn't.
No one is safe from the wardrobe halfling.
Please
now
make a
crit
saving
with
throw.
your dagger.
Well, yeah, because
saving throw. Please make
damage
Damage
roll.
roll.
damage.
So that's 2d4.
Yeah, 2d4.
Make a saving throw.
I could be
So
really
you don't
cheeky and
cut yourself on
use
your
my
knives.
psychic blade.
Yeah, do it. Why not?
I mean,
I'll do it.
it's the guy we're looking for, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm going to
Have at him.
invoke my bardic inspiration to use psychic blades, which gives me another 2d6.
So
Because it's
4d6.
4d6. It's a bit cheeky, I think, but
You're a halfling. You.
I'm a halfling. I'm a
Ouch.
cheeky halfling.
This might be one of the shortest boss fights ever. Go ahead.
He's a mage, so yes.
6, 12, 15, 17 damage altogether.
That
2
would,
piercing, 15 psychic.
Hell.
Have at you!
that would one-shot me.
It doesn't one-shot Zar. Seems like he...
He's a bit-
Doesn't have 8 constitution, yes. It's
Yeah.
fine.
And I like to imagine I'm kind of like on his shoulders, like
Stabbing,
just stabbing.
stepping down. He suddenly has a halfling growing out of
Yeah.
his shoulders and head. His eyes go wide.
Just wouldn't stop stabbing. It's like,
And we're just quickly going to change the miniature to the one I prepared for Zar once you realise which one is which.
Ah.
So nice.
Oh, cool.
And
ooh.
his
Still look cool.
illusion disappears and turns into a ghoulish undead creature.
Is he still held? Or did that? Yeah.
Since we didn't go for anything like I'm trying to hold him. Oh, you mean the ghoul?
Held
Yeah.
person.
Right now, it's still
Yeah, okay.
It's still-
under the spell.
It's still.
It's very still.
It's very still. It's still.
There you go.
Zan,
Stab him! Stab him!
Okay.
The rage has descended. I need to take a level in barbarian.
I see.
Yeah.
I don't have to do anything to continue the spell on him, so I will use my bonus action first to start my hum again. Because I can do that twice. And then I will scoot over to Zar and hit him in the face with my Moonblade.
go ahead.
His shield should still be active though, right? Because he did cast.
Oh, right, his shield is still active. And I know that
Just
because
because
I
I
know
hit
that.
doesn't mean it didn't work. Yeah.
Because I know that, which means I will actually run past all of you,
And stab the ghoul.
hit the ghoul with a magical Moonblade with advantage because he's paralyzed. With a 23 to hit.
23 to hit. The ghoul.
Yes.
Yes, that's a hit. That's...
For 14 damage.
How much?
14?
14.
Yes. That is my maximum.
Nice.
Which is absolutely imbalanced.
am a duke of Baldur. But he's not entirely
Sure you are.
Not
entirely dead yet.
Yeah.
One of those undead dukes we've heard about.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good.
This is nice.
Next one up is Gwyn.
Well. Well. I think we all know what I'm going to do. That costs a spell slot, but it's not a spell technically. Yeah, so he said he was in the wrong room, right? I'm basically just gonna narrow my eyes, run at him. Oh, I think we're exactly in the right room. You cannot fool the Eye of Helm. And then
That's my girl!
I'm going to cast Hunter's Mark on him with bonus action. So I just point my finger at him, and I'm now going to deal extra damage to him.
Oh,
If you hit through a shield.
If
then
I
yeah.
hit through the shield, yes. And in order to hit him a bit better, I'm also going to channel divinity to basically turn my weapon sacred. So I raise my sword and it glows bright, becomes a magical weapon, the power of Helm, and then I'm gonna slash at him.
you have the feeling that there's somewhere far off is a choir of people singing holy hymns.
Yes! I live for this! Come on! So wait, that's plus my charisma modifier. That's that's not enough. Still, with all the bonuses, 17 to hit.
No.
Damn it.
Shield is nasty, isn't
Shield
it?
is really nasty, yeah. So I've got this. I've got this. Yeah, that's all I can do, I'm afraid. That was my chance of unity. But this lasts, so I can do that every round.
Yes?
Yeah,
Is that all?
that was what I could
That was
do.
all?
That was all, but it was pretty cool. I wish I
That's
could.
Nice.
all,
It looked
folks.
really good.
Yeah.
Didn't work. Happens. The ghoul tries, struggles, can't hit you because it's still held, and then at the end of its turn, it repeats 14.
Yep, unfortunately, that cancels my spell, yeah.
Yes. It starts
no
moving
longer
again.
paralyzed.
I am Duke Bell. But we can't attack
Yeah.
it
I
because
admire its conviction to the role.
Zan will probably go like, of course.
yes, you are. Daddy said so.
Creepy man.
Goodness, I have to decide which spell I'm going to stick on
Oh,
you.
great.
Sorry, there's no remove halfling spell.
Well, there are a couple, to be fair.
Guess you could cast banish, but
Question of interpretation.
yeah.
Yeah, what's the meaning of remove in that case?
You could remove him from life.
From existence. Now, from shoulders would be the start. but-
Something from shoulder.
I'm going to go the really nasty one of my favorite necromancies. He spreads his hands and with blissful expression he spreads small embers of green light that suddenly glow very bright. There's a flash and then there's a radiance, a greenish radiance emanating from him like a wave crashing silently against the walls and back, and you feel something heavy settling in your bones. That's all he does. Alan, as
What does it do?
your turn starts, you must give me a Constitution saving throw.
I must. 11.
That's not a save. You would have
Okay.
needed a 14.
That's a shame.
That's where we go non-canonical, because Zan will completely die.
That's the remove halfling spell.
That's the remove everyone
Remove
spell.
everyone's spell.
See,
And no, we won't die.
How much hit points do you have left?
I haven't taken any damage. I've got 32.
32.
Oh dear.
That's lucky because you're taking 21 points of...
Yep, that's the remove Zan spell.
Oh dear.
21, you say?
Yes,
Crikey. That's a lot.
21 points of radiant damage, and you suffer 1 level of exhaustion.
Ooh.
And you can suddenly see your own bones, every single bone in glowing through your flesh in a dim greenish light.
Boy.
Well, now that's interesting. That's very interesting.
How much wisdom have you got? Just to check.
Like score or modifier?
How is your wisdom saving throws looking?
My wisdom saving throw is +4.
Okay.
And your Constitution saving throw?
-1.
Not good. Do you want to take your turn later?
Well, it's not my turn yet.
Yeah,
Right, because
No,
he can still.
yes, he can still do things.
Stab.
You can think about what you want to do.
Yeah.
I'm going to stab with my... I think it's a bit awkward to stab him with a rapier while I'm on his shoulder, so I'll try again with a dagger.
Yes,
It's like, arm not long enough.
you can slide down and then stab him.
Oh dear.
I could, but I like the fact that I'm still just kind of wrapped around his shoulders, so I'm just going to keep
Like a
stabbing.
stabby backpack.
Stabby backpack.
Yeah.
That's what they call
Sounds like a
them.
very impractical thing to have.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm going to use Psychic Blades again, if I hit.
That's. Oh, thank you.
Thank you.
Natural 20.
The
Okay.
second one.
Just saved our lives.
Right.
Do you
Mine.
still have some nice spells for extra damage left?
He already used that.
Oh,
Well, I'm using Psychic Blades, which is
it's
my
still
bardic-
active,
Yes,
yes.
use your body.
No, he just
No, I
used
just
it.
use it.
Yes,
Ah, okay,
use
I
up
didn't
his-
hear it. Go
Yeah.
ahead.
Use up his sand rolls.
Okay. 7 piercing damage. Not so well. Okay, and 8 psychic damage. So that's 15 altogether.
Still one shot Stan.
Blood runs down your hand. No, you're up on his shoulders.
Yeah.
Blood runs down his robes, and you basically stab him again and again. And there's, it's starting to get a nice splashy
effect on the ceiling.
effect going on the ceiling.
Oh god.
Yes, but he's not entirely. He starts to slump. I did not plan for. What are you saying?
No one plans for Alan
No,
Crockwillow.
this is. Well, Zan would be next. Do you want to?
I'm not sure you can.
You can? Well, I mean,
Yes, you
if my
can.
turn starts still if I delay, so
Yeah.
I need
but
to...
maybe if Gwyn goes first. Just
I mean, if you as the
you can
god of this
you can
let
go
it
ahead.
happen, I want to delay my turn after the very impressive Helmy Paladin.
Go ahead, very impressive Helmy Paladin. You need to make a Constitution saving throw.
Oh, it's not even that hand wavy because we're the same initiative.
Yeah, we kind of did the same.
Okay.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. I didn't realize that. Sorry.
10. Oh god.
Suddenly not
I
that
gave you
impressive.
inspiration after.
What do you mean 10?
Did you?
I think
Constitution
so.
saving.
Okay.
Oh, right, sorry.
Yeah, you did.
You're
Sure,
attacking.
of course.
Do you want to repeat your Constitution saving throw, or do you want to keep your?
Inspiration.
Why would I? What? I have inspiration?
Yes.
Oh.
From last time.
Oh,
Yeah.
right. So can I use the How does
You can-
inspiration work?
No,
You can
not
reroll.
bardic inspiration.
Oh,
normal
regular.
inspiration gives you advantage.
Yeah, I'll
This wasn't me.
He didn't say one of his one-liners that's made up of 2 words.
Right. It was my one-liner that triggered it. It was the power of the
Yeah.
choir that you
Okay, yeah.
described. Okay, very well. I'll repeat it. Oh, that's better. 16?
That's actually 14 is the DC.
Good.
Okay,
So
so
how?
all you suffer is 1 level of exhaustion.
Oh dear.
Which
That's-
means disadvantages on ability checks,
Yeah.
correct?
Right,
Okay.
but not on attack rolls.
Not yet.
Very important.
Not yet.
No damage? No damage?
No,
Oh, okay. Wow.
actually, if you make the saving throw, you don't take damage from the spell.
Well,
At least that's what it says on the card.
that's the problem. I have like smiting and stuff, but I have to hit first. So,
Then hit.
yeah. Well, I'm gonna try and hit him because that's what I do.
Go
He's
ahead.
not shielding anymore, so.
He's not?
Well, he could as a reaction
He
You
still.
could go again,
Because
but
he still
the,
has
the
his
last shield
reaction.
is gone.
Okay,
He doesn't shield against a natural 20,
No.
is what we know.
I think I'm renaming this to my lucky dagger.
Do so.
Alan, you got
Roll!
him! That's 15 plus 3, that's 21 to hit.
That's a hit.
Yes! Then I will use Divine Smite!
Go ahead.
Spell slot. So that's normal damage plus smite. Smite.
Smite. Smite. Smite.
Is he an undead?
No.
Sad.
Not yet.
And hang on, Hunter's Mark. Extra d6.
I'm not sure whether you need all that.
I
Paladins are the new
do.
rogues.
I really do.
Yeah, you really do.
If you roll that bet, you do.
13. Oh, that's 16 damage altogether. Could have been better, but hey, there we are.
You are so lucky.
Am I?
Because he's at 16 HP?
Yes.
Yes!
He goes down with a very surprised look.
The glowing
There's
blade.
one last golden glow from the blade from inside his ribcage, and you can see through him basically, as if he were glass for a very short moment, and you can see his heart make one last beat and then stop. And he slowly glides down from your blade, and there's still a whisper of, "Daddy, I did not." And then it's over. The ghoul crumbles to the ground next to you.
Evil
heavily.
desecration spell ends.
Evil greenish glow. I'm going to house rule that this ends with the life of the caster. Well, this is the point where we are going to end the adventure, because this is a slightly abbreviated version of Heroes of Baldur's Gate. So at this point, we're also going to house rule that Sickening Radiance ends now, not in 10 minutes.
I would have made the save.
You would have made the save?
Yes.
Nice.
Because inspiration and advantage and things, but I would have made the save. So technically not dead. Maybe,
I read the card as you have to repeat it every turn.
Well, I could run out real fast, but okay.
You could, yes. You still are slightly glowing, greenish glow, but that's just the exhaustion you are still feeling, and it stops after 10 minutes or so. Well, Zor lies down dead, and you can have a look around, but
I mean, Alan definitely will.
but what you find really quickly on him is an amulet showing the symbol of the god Baal, the skull surrounded by drops of blood circling him. And all things that you've found point to the fact that he at least believed that he was also a Baal spawn.
Right.
Doubtful. Doubtful for me.
Doubtful for you.
I think
But
in the aftermath, I would say that perhaps I'll question Zan and Khalid a little bit more about the whole Baal spawn thing, seeing as they react.
And
so probably, yeah,
Just
you
imagine, I'll question him a bit on the way out.
find Khalid still very pale and slightly traumatized, but the hammering and banging from underneath the table has stopped, so you can leave. And when you leave out to the part where the nicely dressed, friendly people were, they also have stopped moving, and the illusion fell away. So they're clearly undead creatures that were just glamored up to look like a family and to act like a family to a very disturbed person. And yeah, this is what I like to do after playing an adventure in an actual place, just to do a quick, how did you like it? What were points you did like? What were points that were slightly weird? And then also explain what we did to change the adventure for the actual play. So,
Well, I liked it a lot.
you start off.
I start
Julia.
off. Paladin starts. I
Yes.
liked it a lot. I cannot say that I noticed where stuff was shortened out. So, not having read the adventure, it seemed like a round story. And I have to admit, I'm one of the people who hasn't actually played a great deal of Baldur's Gate, so I wasn't in the know with many of the things, but it didn't feel like I was missing out too much. So that was good, I guess. It didn't feel like, oh no, you need to know everything to appreciate the adventure. That's not the case. It was fun either way.
Yeah, you can also just become very, very suspicious of your companions
Yes.
when they know every single one of the bad guys.
Yeah, that was a bit strange.
I think that's probably the one thing of the adventure that I'd say was a bit strange, but of course you can understand
It's
why.
kind of
Yes.
fun though.
As someone who was
funny,
who was not part of the events of the game, it's like, hold on a minute, it does seem a bit strange that you all know each other.
That's quite funny, actually. Yeah. And the whole didn't we leave him in a mine kind of thing.
In this mine.
This mine.
This one specifically.
No, that was pretty good.
Yes. Well, so you didn't mind.
Murder hobo.
I don't know what you mean.
You do like furniture.
I love the furniture. I like being able to use furniture in combat situations. No, I mean, it was good. It was definitely very varied. Like, obviously, the whole Vaconia thing had a connection with the Drow and the Druidic stuff. So there's a lot of variation, which I think has in some adventures, it's all kind of, it's about dwarves. So there's all these dwarves. But there's a lot of variation in sort of such a small space. So I like that. I liked running around in Baldur's Gate and also playing an original character as well, and kind of getting a kind of fresh look on the games, but not thinking as a gamer, but as actually someone in that world going, hold on a minute. It seems very suspicious, but whatever, okay.
Yeah.
But I enjoyed it very much. And I hope Alan Crookwillow returns.
Alan Crookwillow will return.
Yes.
Yes, I really like also the original characters, and I like the pairing with the canonical
I
characters.
think we make a good team.
That was actually we do surprisingly.
We should work together again, lass.
Yeah, would you take the gloomy mage?
Yeah, he's
with
alright,
you?
I guess.
I suppose if
He's got a glowy sword as well.
I feel like if we're going
That
a
he
lot,
does.
if we played a few years later, maybe we would have to not use Khalid anymore, but let's not get into that.
It's still too soon. It's been 20 years or something, but still too soon.
It's still too soon. Did you like all the nods and winks to the games?
Yeah, I did. I had a blast playing as one of my favorite characters, actually.
That is your
in the
favorite
series.
character?
One of
your favorite characters.
But especially for that type of Let's Play series. If I would run it in a home game where we have all the time in the world and then some, it's probably cool to have the exposure or nods to the game relegated to actual NPCs. But it was really nice to also have, as a player, be able to be like, hold on, I can drive the story forward. That was really cool. And the dungeons were amazing.
Yeah.
Yes.
Absolutely.
And the nods
really
to the
helps.
games were great. The banter we had was great.
Yeah.
I really liked it. So
party.
I really enjoyed myself.
Yes. The thing is, what I changed about the adventure is how shortened it and basically every place. I went about it, this is a very nice tree, let's make it a bonsai. And like all the dungeons would have been bigger. But for an actual play where you play also with real 3D dungeons, it usually helps a lot to just condense it down to the few rooms you really need for the story. But because usually a normal dungeon, as it is presented in an adventure, is meant to be taken with a lot of time, and then it's okay to have rooms in there that are just going maybe empty or just having slight hints to what's coming next and things like that. But I usually just condense them down and change them a bit. And the oak stump would actually have been an oak tree, but I was not able to build one. So
That really worked, though.
Yeah, it did.
off with its head, off with the crown of the tree. And I left one of the big bads out. So there would have been one more. There would have been kind of like the last surprise one. When you come back to Baldur's Gate, there's one who's just going to drop the mask and say, ha ha, I was here all this time.
Actual Baldspawn or something?
No,
Okay.
not a Baldspawn, someone else.
Maybe that's something we can leave for people to read in the adventure.
I'm also not going to give spoilers whether Zar actually would have been a Baldspawn or not, but he certainly had the ambition. What I can say is that also the connections between the different end bosses or dungeons, they are a lot more loose, and you can do in a lot of different ways. You can go there first and then find something at Zar's place that leads you to Viconia and vice versa. Things like that. And also there would have been, if you travel, you can just run into a pack of wolves and things like that.
Classic Baldur's Gate.
Yes,
Yeah.
I didn't do that, and I thought that having Zar as the last boss of the game would be the most interesting one, because I like his dungeon where he tries to reenact a normal life with undead people that he just glamours up
very cool.
for fun, and having undead jesters stuck
Definitely
in
not creepy and scarred
chests.
for life.
No.
Yes, so anything that was shortened and strange and maybe dumbed down a bit, that's all my doing. The adventure is actually more complex and there's more fluff and more stuff in there. But if you want to know about that, you should read it. It's really good. Thank you very much for playing. Thank you very much for
having
watching.
me.
And now we are going into a part where I'm going to talk again live to you, hopefully. See you.
Bye.
Bye.